Bob Banks, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance, he'll look to keep that momentum going today. Banks now at the plate. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Banks blasted a pair of homers in his last game. Here comes the 0-1. And foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a rocket. Very deep. And it is gone. Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. Nobody out and a runner at first. Banks, he's already homered in this ballgame. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It's off the top of the wall. Coming around third. Here's the relay to the plate. Comes in to score. It's 3-0. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! It's another long ball in this game. Did it again. Home run number 2 of the game. And they add on. It's 7-0. A very efficient homer in this spot. Got a juicy offering on the first pitch and didn't miss. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Snags it on the warning track. Man on at first. Next up, the designated hitter, Bob Banks. Should be extra bases here. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe. It's 11-1. Runner at first. And now the center fielder, Carson Rocafort. Bounce to first. This should do it. Steps on the bag. Ball game. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together... Bob Banks is getting ready. He not only... All right, ready to go here. Now the left fielder, Diego Hernandez. To the right side, Lockwood Powell. Takes it to first for the out. Now the third baseman, Tyler Tolbert. 2 hits in last night's game. Here's a grounder right side. We'll do it alone. Quick start to this afternoon's action, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Naturals, Cale Emshoff. On the ground, right side. Lockwood Powell steps on the bag. A blink and you'll miss it inning. And now the DH, Bob Banks. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. Bash down the right side, but foul. Owen, 23 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2023.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Smoked to right, but he's got it. The Naturals at the plate here in the 2nd inning.
Hey. 0-1.
Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd inning. Coming up to the dish now from Northwest Arkansas, Carter Jensen. Grounder left side, Posey. Tosses to first.
Got him. That's
2 up,
an
2
out.
down in the top of the second. Base is empty with 2 out. At the plate, Peyton Wilson. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. No score here in the second inning. And the
That's the ball.
curveball is down and in. What a
One
take
ball,
with
2
2 strikes. And he goes down on strikes. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Late on that fastball. With his teammates
No
driving
ball.
in a pair,
One
he
strike.
wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back
2,
up
2,
to the
2.
plate
That's
and
foul.
tack on some more runs. And there's
No,
a ball.
that's down.
On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Got it. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Carson Rockefort went hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. And the 0-1 now. Grounds it to short. Miller fires to first on the run, and they
Out of
get
there.
the out. Nicely done. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Base is empty with 2 out. Next is the designated hitter,
I go,
Cam
you
Devaney.
go, you go.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 9 straight set. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. He has had a tremendous season, a lot of power, and put up a good average to boot.
You got that one, attaboy.
The left fielder.
We're back here at the ballpark.
Leading
Here's
off
the left
for
fielder,
Northwest
Diego
Arkansas,
Hernandez.
The left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
Hernandez stands at 6 foot even, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Swings through it for the K. 1 gone leading off the 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Tolbert, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2. Whether or not he agreed with the calls on those first 2 pitches, he has to focus now with an 0-2 count. Gotta protect the zone, even if it's a little larger than usual. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Cale Emshoff, 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So 12 up, 12 down. We're ready for the 5th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Austin Charles.
Austin Charles.
Well, so far, so good for him today, but as you get to the meat of the order the second time around, that's where an outing can turn on you. Still, he's been on top of it to this
2
point.
strikes.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Next up for the Naturals, Carter Jensen. First time up, grounded to third. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. The Naturals held hitless so far in the game. Got the batters swinging. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Digging in for the Naturals, Peyton Wilson. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Yeah.
The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the
ball.
at-bats, try
2
to get some
strikes.
base runners aboard. Missed
No,
inside with the curveball. Nicely thrown pitch, just missed with it. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. So 5 perfect innings.
Now pitching for
Back now to
Northwest
start the bottom of the
Arkansas.
5th, and taking over on
Number
the mound,
29.
Ryan Brady. Coming into a game trailing by a
Brady.
small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense.
Hey, attaboy, way to drive it.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit, really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Rivertown. The righty-lefty splits there. Pops this one up. Barnes in position. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's
The
one
center
down.
fielder, number
Here's the
25,
center fielder, Carson Rockefort. Grounded out to short the first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The
No
Drillers
ball, 1
leading
strike.
by 3. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
Hee-haw.
Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
That's a strikeout looking. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Cam Devaney. 0-for-1 so far.
D-Ride.
Really frustrating day for the manager. This
0-1.
offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Not sure what was
No ball,
discussed in the
2
hitters
strikes.
meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Curveball hit right back to him. In plenty of time to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Perfection through 6 innings. 1 out and 2 on. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. Hammer to right. That one has the distance. It's gone. Leaves the yard to right. A 3-run home run. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fast ground ball left side. Throw out at first. And there's 1 down. The Drillers up big in this game. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. Strike 2. The Naturals with a 0 in the hit column so far. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 away now to start the 7th. Base is empty with 2 out, and now it's going to be Cale Emshoff. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. The perfection continues. We're in the top of the 8th. Digging in for the Naturals, Austin Charles. And here's the 0-2. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Next up for the Naturals, Carter Jensen. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. That's good pitching to get the high fastball in there for a called strike. Now he's forced the hitter to think about expanding the zone. 1 out and the base is empty. Grounder up the middle, over to pick it up. Throw to first in time. 2 down. Nice job there to make a stop on the forehand and keep the ball on the infield. Bang, bang play all the same. If he works on getting the throw off quicker, he'll really improve. Wilson in the box again, takes a strike. Next pitch, in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Swings and misses. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So now 24 have been... We go to the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Rivertown. And everybody watching the mound. He starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game. There's a strike up high. 0-1. Comes up empty. Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
in the
Ball
dirt.
one.
That
Ball two.
just misses. That's a break for
Two
the hitter.
balls,
I think
two
that was
strikes.
strike 3. Just
Full count.
misses. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Another full count pitch. Struck the batter out without a swing. And a strikeout. That's out number 1 here in the 9th. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Carson Rockefort. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at
No
pitches
ball.
outside
One
the zone.
strike.
They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. The Naturals with plenty of ground to make up here in the
Ball.
top of the 9th. And that one is in the dirt. Swings through it for the K. Only 1 out remaining. Next up, the designated hitter, Cam Devaney. Here it is, 1 out away from perfection. Swing and a foul straight back. They're down to their final strike of the game.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins. Bob Banks with an eye-popping. So 2 down. And now the DH, Bob Banks. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. And a rocket down the line. That's a base hit. Now he turns for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
He beat it out.
And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Man, that pitch was tattooed. 108 miles per hour of exit velocity, and that's usually going to get you a knock. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Blasted that one out of here.
Now
4th home run of the series. And they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1. And there's a hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Seeing the ball very well in this game. Banks digs in now. 4 for 4 with a homer, 2 doubles, and a single, and he's just a triple from the cycle. This one ripped but foul to the right. Oh, 1 now. This one is labeled.
Get out of here, ball. Get out of here.
Bangs off the wall. 1 runs in. Runner around third. Also crosses the plate. And he continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. Bases are empty with 2 away. Tyler Tolbert will hit next. Ground ball to short. This should do it. Over to first. That'll end the evening's action. Banks was fantastic in the win. Put together a 5-hit, 1-homer performance. Obviously, Bob Banks with 5 hits last time out. So 2 down.
Batting
Banks,
first,
the
the
next
left
to hit.
fielder, Bob
There's a buzz
Banks.
in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side, and it goes just foul. Banks hit a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a drive.
Uh-oh. Go, ball. Go. Go.
It's off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. In at second with a 2-out double. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat.
Leading off
So
for
close
Northwest
to going
Arkansas,
foul
the
that time, but a
designated hitter,
great job to keep it
Milo
fair. That's a good
Rashford.
example of why it's so important to keep your hands tight to the body. If you overextend, that's a foul ball for sure. Boots it. Here comes the throw. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Great bat
Now
control
batting,
there.
the
Slapped
left
it down the
fielder,
third base
Bob
line and
Banks.
kept it fair. That's clean hitting. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game. Well struck, right field.
Go, ball, go.
And it's gone. Made them pay for that one. Home run number 50
Now
on the
batting,
year.
the first
And they tie it up. It's 1-1. Not great command on the mound, and with a low 90s fastball, that's not a winning formula. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. The throw to second is offline. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third
Leading
time
up
through
for
the
the
order,
Drillers,
and that
the left
might be
fielder,
what's happening
Bob
here.
Banks.
Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Foul ball there. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet
batter, number
another hit.
34,
Really seeing the ball
designated
well
hitter,
lately.
Milo
He's a threat every time he
Rashford.
steps into the box. High fly ball down the line and left.
Cut.
Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Runner at first with one gone. Now up Bob Banks.
right yard,
He's
right
already
spot.
gone yard
Watch
in
out,
this
no.
game. A frozen rope. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's
Now
a swing
batting,
to be proud
the
of.
center.
That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Base hit to left center. The tying run is aboard. Shows what I know right there. I keep preaching the up-the-middle approach, but it worked out to the pole side that time. Really hard contact. You can get a lot of hits just by hitting the ball hard. And a base hit right there. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. And the Drillers walk it off. They win it 4-3. Final score here. So 2 down. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. And there's a fly ball deep to right. That one is gone. Made them pay for that one. 51st home run
Now
of the
batting,
season.
the
And
designated
it
hitter,
gives them the
Bob
lead in the
Banks.
first. It's 1-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Gets there, got it. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Bob Banks. Already a homer for him in this one. That one ripped into right center. Way deep. And this ball is gone. A massive shot. his second of the night. 52nd home run of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's now 2-1. Got to be riding high after hitting that home run and helping the team take the lead. Whips it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. So digging in, Carson Rockefort. The Naturals down to their last strike. Here's a pop-up. Barnes under this one. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Diego Hernandez.
The left fielder, Diego Hernandez.
This pitch popped up. Barnes drifting towards this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Tyler Tolbert. 1 run batted in yesterday, and that was their only run of the game. Hops this up on the infield. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Cale Emshoff. This pitch popped up. Barnes should have this one. That's the most efficient you can be. 3 outs on 3. Man at first with 1 gone. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. There's a buzz in the stadium every time up lately with the hitting streak growing. That one smashed to left field. 2 down. And he was all over that heater. A grain or 2 lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Austin Charles leading things off and takes a strike. Swings through it. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Got the batter looking for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the 2nd. So up next, Carter Jensen. It's a pop-up. Miller.
Take it.
And there are 2 down. Peyton Wilson now at the plate. Late on that fastball. Didn't do a good enough job of timing up the pitcher's fastball, judging by that swing. Way out front for strike 2. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them. Is the military trying to make you house their troops? Give them no quarter. Call the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, 3rd Amendment specialists, for a free consultation. Oh-2 rocks and fires. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The left-handed batter waits. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. This pitch popped up. And there's 1 away. And now the center fielder, Carson Rockefort. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. Cam Devaney digs in now.
0-1.
That's inside. So a ball and a strike. 2 outs, bases empty.
No.
That was really close around the knees, but he's handling it well on the mound. Just has to adjust his sights. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. We're back here at the ballpark. And now the DH, Bob Banks.
Nice hit.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
The left fielder,
So the streak
number
goes to
9,
yet
Eddie.
another game as he collects a hit here. Truly
off
remarkable
for Northwest
territory
Arkansas,
we're in,
the left
and he's
fielder,
at a point where he can
Diego
start keeping the names of
Hernandez.
Joe DiMaggio and Joe Wilhoit in the back of his mind. I'm not saying he's going to get up past 60 and challenge them, but who knows?
Now batting,
There's one down.
Third baseman.
Now the
Tyler
third baseman, Tyler
Tolbert.
Tolbert, drove in their only run in last night's game. Tolbert measures 5'10", 27 years old, and he's been hitting well lately, batting over 300 in his last 10 games. The Drillers, leading by 1, top half of the 4th. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman, Cale Emshoff, 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 2 gone and the bases loaded. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Well struck out to left. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third. The relay. It's offline and the run scores. It's 4-zip. We hear a lot about how the numbers
Leading off
turn
for
against the
Northwest
pitcher the
Arkansas,
third time
the
through the
shortstop,
order, and
Austin
that might be what's
Charles.
happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. He's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for him the second time around. Now here's the 0-2. Nice eye right there. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Got him. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Digging in for the Naturals, Carter Jensen, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That catches the zone for a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Goes down looking for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Base is empty with 2 out, and here is Peyton Wilson. First at bat was a strikeout. The Naturals still in search of their first hit in this one. Bounce to the right. Throw to first in time. 3 up and 3 down, inning. On to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping to the plate for Northwest Arkansas, Rivertown. And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Next up for the Naturals, Carson Rockefort. Struck out swinging the first time. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. That's out number 2. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Cam Devaney. Went down on strikes the first time through. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch, in for a strike. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. Bob Banks
Now
will hit
batting,
next.
the designated
Drove
hitter,
in 3
Bob
the last time up.
Banks.
Chance to do some more damage here. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. Fly ball very deep to right field. That one's carrying. This one's gone. A 2-run shot. 53rd homer of the year. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked.
Ball down low.
High fly ball out to left center. Rosario on the way over. And a quick out, number 1. The Drillers up big in this game.
Ball, no.
Swing and a miss. It's now 1-1.
1-1. Ball 2.
Late swing fouled it off. The Naturals held hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. That's a K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Base is empty with 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Kale Emshoff. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Bases loaded with 1 away. Next to bat for the Drillers, Bob Banks. Bash down the right side, but foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. That might give him nightmares. Had the distance for a grand slam, but he just couldn't keep it fair. Now he has to move past it and find another pitch to drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Throw pulls him off the bat, and he's safe. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Charles, the batter now, whiffs for strike 1. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. Fastball for a strike. Good eye on that pitch. What a take with 2 strikes. Set down on strikes. And that's 1 away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. Carter Jensen, the next to hit. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast. Just missed. 1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Coming up to the dish now for Northwest Arkansas, Rivertown. And everybody watching the mound, he starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game. Right through there for a strike. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. The batter now, Carson Rockefort.
Yeah.
A little out front there, swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Set down looking. Only one out remaining. So it's their last chance of the ball game. Here it is, one out away from perfection. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left, but that rolls foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fights it off, we'll see another. The Naturals down to their last strike. Swing and a miss, and this one is over. A perfect ending to a perfect game. And the celebration begins.